Welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeons. Today we're going to be continuing the whole Sin Week thing with Gluttony. So, the thing about Gluttony that makes it... Oh, yeah, Zippo lighter, absolutely, more gloom. So the thing about Gluttony that's kind of... There's a lot of units... There's a lot of really good units that have a primary of Gluttony. Because it's... Like, I've got LCCB Ishmael, 7 Otis, and, E.G.O Gregor, and there's 4 other units that are across 3 Sinners. Default Ryoshu, then Kurokuma Ryoshu, and then on top of that we've got default Rodion, and then Blade Lineage Sinclair. So this is what I guess we should choose whether or not we want. I guess we should take Legerdemain, yeah, since we're going to be going for Gluttony. And we've got some sloth for this build already, so I think a fair bit, so I think Legerdemain's going to work pretty well here. And once again, just to make sure that we get the people we want, we're going to go for the recruit spaces early on. Yeah, we've got enough sloth to get Legerdemain running pretty frequently. Since it's 3 Gluttony, 1 sloth, I think. 4 of mass attack, that's very nice. Yeah, we can just do this right in here. And then we get I have weakness for more tremor and grasping vulnerability. Grasping vulnerabilities is good because it just means that Otis is going to do more damage if she's exploiting weaknesses. Although I think technically if I want to be smarter here, I'm not going to do that. Because if I do this instead, I can just use Legerdemain turn 2. Of course, it means I won't get the absolute resonance off here, but that's fine because we'll get Legerdemain. These guys are also, like, very dead anyways, and Legerdemain's going last anyways, so there's I think chances are it's not even going to get the chance to go through. Oh yeah, absolutely, because it's got Suppress coming for this guy, which single-handedly is going to be enough to kill, especially with the amount of Rupture and Inflict. Yeah. Oh well. It then makes sense that E.G.Os aren't actually going to do much of anything early on. We'll level Gregor though so we can get Lantern as well. Lantern is 4 Gluttony, 1 Sloth, so it's just the same as Legerdemain, but with 1 more, Is that right? Yes, it is right. But with 1 more Gluttony. So that does mean if we ever can use Lantern, we could just instead use Legerdemain for cheaper. But there are times in which Lantern is more beneficial. We don't have either of them, so we might as well go for the Gluttony Resonance here. Who knows, we may get Sloth from the lighter. We did not, we got Gluttony from the lighter, so we should have gone for 1 Sloth there if we wanted to actually get off. And Gregor would have gone first, so he would have been able to use Legerdemain. That's fine though. It was pretty much just a chance whether or not I was able to, so meh. Still killed those guys with relative ease. Here we go, give Otis the next level. Yasenyata. We could try building around... We've got no envy. I don't know if we're going to get any envy at all. I'm not sure how realistic it would be to try building around Ebony Queen. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. Unfortunately. We'll go for this here. Yeah, we definitely want to get a Sloth off. I guess we could... I don't know, both of these people are going to be getting another Gluttony next turn. So there's no reason to not use Gluttony, because next turn they will still have Gluttony, so we'll be able to get an absolute resonance off, as long as this additional speed die isn't too much of a hassle. And, oh, this is pretty much perfect. This will hit all 3 of them. And then we've got an absolute resonance, so it's going to do plenty of damage. Of course, I only have Legerdemain at upside too, so it's not going to be its maximum potential, which is fine. That killed 1 of the guys, and the other 2 are pretty much dead. Yep, Otis finishes both of them off. A pretty efficient Legerdemain there. Just easily spammable mass attacks are just always, they're just so nice. There's definitely some of them that are also, like, pretty spammable. I think with the Zippo lighter especially, you can, like, that makes it so you can have, it's pretty easy to spam, Honglu's Land of Illusion in that situation. Like, do you want default Ryoshu or do you want Kurokuma Ryoshu? Honestly, I might just take default. Why not? Why not? I like default Ryoshu. I think I've made that apparent, that being one of my favorite of the default identities, but it's good. So now we're looking for default Rodion and Blade Lineage Sinclair. So yeah, we've still got plenty of Gluttony. So we're gonna do this, I think, so that way Otis will still have a Gluttony skill next turn. I'm fairly certain G-Corp Mander's... Is he weak to Blunt? No, he's weak to Slash. Oh, those two just die. Alright. He's resist Pierce, though. Yeah, there's no reason to go for that. Yeah. Let's just drop the Snag Harpoon on him, then. Why not? We don't have any Slash E.G.Os ready, so we won't be able to hit him for the super effective ×2 damage. Or is it... I don't know if it's point... I don't know if it's 1.5 or 2x, but either way, we're not going to hit him for the bonus damage. Alright, and there. He's still alive, so I guess we could have gone for another E.G.O there. We can finish him off with this, though. A little lantern for the style. The Fey Lantern. It is cool how many of the event Abnos we seem to be getting more stuff for next season. Because, like, the Centipede, the Bull, the Fox, and the Fairy Gentleman, and the Talisman Doll. Mola Target, absolutely. That kind of fits really well here. Oh, and we can get pretty much our full team now. Yeah, Blade Lineage. So now no matter what, we'll have everyone we need. And we probably wouldn't use Rodion even if we got here, because I think default Rodion isn't as good as anything else we've got here, maybe? I don't know, it could be good. It could be good. Let's go down. Might as well. We'll throw on you, though. Sinclair can wait his turn. But yeah, a lot of them are getting represented, which is good because of the fact that we're getting 25 more events with Mirror Dungeon 2. It's still just such a large number. Definitely makes me think some of them are going to be... I mean, surely some of them are going to be old avenues. How many events are there in the game right now? I don't know the number, but it's probably like 25, 30-ish. I guess while this is going, I can try and see. Limbus Company. Event. Avenues. This is not giving me the data I want, I don't think. Refraction Railway. Distortions, no. Non-fightable abnormalities. $27, $28, $29, $30, $31, I think? Roughly. There's 31 events in the game. I think, not including, like... Of course, that's not including the, events that aren't Abnos, stuff like the Hell's Chicken ones. And that's only from a quick, like, count, just some quick multiplication based on stuff in the wiki. And the wiki didn't exactly sort it how I'd like it to be sorted in order to actually count it, but yeah. So we're almost doubling the amount of events in the game. I think there's a decent chance we'll see some events for stuff like the Headless Ichthys or the Alleyway Watchdog. Abnos that are in the game but don't have events. And who knows, maybe they'll repurpose some stuff from the actual, like main dungeons too. Maybe we'll get some events for, say, like, I don't know, Ebony Queen. Oh, definitely. Wait. Let me pull this up, actually. I think this is a good thing to pull up if I just take a quick look. Isn't it? Here it is. Yeah, I'm not good at pulling things up all of a sudden, but if I switch this to God. Can I show my mean, I guess this works. I don't think there's anything bad here. I mean, you can see my Steam game stuff, but that's, like, fine. But yeah, this right here, this is, like, thorns. So who knows, maybe the thorns are from Ebony Queen. That's enough of a distraction. We can continue back to it. So yeah, I think there's a decent chance of that stuff like that. Once again, those are just silhouettes of E.G.O gifts, so who knows. Can't do anything to start. We'll do one of these though. Go for a sloth attack so we can use Leg Domain. Wow. 20% of extra damage for mass attacks is always just it's just a nice thing to get. Does something else too, the breakcoat, but I don't think the other thing really matters because that's about like gloom resonance stuff. This guy weak to blunt. Have your Leg Domain. We won't be able to get absolute. I could have gotten a absolute resonance if I just changed which slot I used it in, but then I think he would have just died, or at least taken too much damage for Leg Domain to matter. This will still do good damage. Yeah, 30. So he's barely alive. Okay, I guess I should have gone for the absolute resonance then, most likely. He might have died though, because that's the 2-coin one, so one is staggered, and then yeah, I still think that was the right move if I actually wanted to get it off. Damage up for Lust is good. I think I'll go for that then. We've got some Lust. We've got like I think Ryoshu does and Otis does, so them getting damage ups is nice. Oh, and Gregor does too, right, because of Eviscerate. Silly me, forgetting something like that. It happens, though. It happens. Okay, challenge battle, so we've got some N-Corp guys, and we've got a mass attack we can use immediately. So don't mind if I do. Yeah, this will work. And we won't quite have enough Gluttony to use the mass attack again. Ooh, this just kills that guy. So we're not even gonna need to hit everyone. That makes sense though. Blunt attack. Strong blunt attack just demolishes these guys, especially because it was one of the weaker ones. And then heads on Leg Domain, so yeah, pretty good damage. Yeah, 48 in each of them. I think one of them lived. The other one died though. And so we just go for that. I don't think it really matters what we go for here. He's dead. This is just building up some resources. Nice. Another victory. Always fun to get a challenge battle that just gives you stuff from the next floor. Anyhow, I think so one time I wonder how a lot of the generation stuff works here. Let's just take the fight. Oh yeah, we can take you for this fight, right? I think I've commented on this before, but now we'll actually be able to bring 5 people to the second floor fight. But what was I saying? Yeah, one time on the first floor, I did get an event, like somehow, like an Abno event space, and I saw that once and never again. I don't know. I wish I knew what episode it was. I think it was an actual episode though. I think it was recorded. It might not have been. I might have a screenshot of it. I know I'm getting very sidetracked today, but you know, it happens. And there's interesting stuff to talk about, so it's fine if I get sidetracked a little bit. Oh great, I'd need to find it in my screenshots, which I do not have sorted in the slightest. God. Oh, is this it? Yeah, this is it. I can show this, I think. If I just do... Oh, great. Where did it go? Still not very good with OBS. Like this? Oh, yeah, there we go. Like, you can see this is very clearly, like, first floor, I think, going to the right. And you can see... God. A random event on the first floor. I mean, this is a fairly old... Yes, remove that screen. This is a fairly old screenshot, though. Let's see. When was it taken? March 29th. No, so this was actually, like... I think, like, this was literally, like, a few days before I started this series, so I guess it wasn't recorded, unfortunately. Oh well. Anyways, back to business. I mean, not really much to note in this fight. These guys are going to resist the Gluttony, which is a wee bit unfortunate, but they're still going to take a fair bit of damage. Yep. Oh yeah, that one's staggered. I mean, the Lust guys are still going to take a lot of damage because they don't resist the Gluttony, I don't think. It's just the Gluttony guys that resist the Gluttony, believe it or not. There is always 3 Gluttony, 3 Lust sins whenever you get this fight from this specific Abno event. But yeah, thanks to that one being a slash, it still killed the Lust guy. And a one-sided attack, that's fine though. Oh. No, I don't know why it wasn't letting me click off. Little strange, little strange. Oh yeah, you do. Your speed 3, that's fine then. You go for that guy. Yeah, that'll work, I think. Ryoshu, deal with that guy. You do that. You also hit this guy, and then maybe you can go for this guy. Something like that, I think will work. The mass attack's gonna do a fair bit of damage. Even if it is targeting mainly guys who resist the Gluttony, it'll still do a lot of damage, I think. Just simply because, well, we'll get plus 20% damage just thanks to the E.G.O gift. And they're weak enough, so they'll probably just get staggered if not killed. Yeah. I think one of them's still alive, but just barely. Oh, they're both still alive. I guess I didn't have another attack going for that guy. I must be mixing it up. Oh well, this is... Yeah, go for the stuff that matters, though. Might as well, just in case, I guess. Trigger pretty much every passive. The only passive we didn't trigger is... I mean, that's the thing lately I needed Sinclair's is, I think, 2 Pride Resonance. Which means we could possibly trigger at something, but I think our only prides are the tertiaries of... Do you have a pride, actually? I don't remember. I think our only prides are the tertiary skills for Sinclair and Ishmael. They're not going to happen a lot, I don't think. We'd need both of them in the same single turn. There we go. We got a lot of level ups. We're now kind of more so on pace than we were before. And yes, Sinclair can get a level up too. Take them pending day. Funny as the soup is. Oh no, Ryoshu's also got one. Oh, it's making me remove someone. Sorry, Sinclair, you're gonna get benched for this one fight only to be immediately brought back. How sorrowful. And these guys, who are, if I'm not mistaken, they're weak to blunt. Yep. Alright then. Deal with that guy, you deal with that guy. You hit that guy. Gonna weaken them, and then, I mean, exploit the gap's just gonna kill this guy, isn't it? He's weak to blunt. Yep. The little additional damage inflicted by it was enough to kill. Yeah, Quake rounds. Yeah, this kills too. You know, the one-person mass attack, as it be. And it might not kill since that was a Pales, but even if so, we got Ryoshu as backup. Yeah, Ryoshu finishes this off. As is pretty common, we one-turn these genuinely, guys. These you must become strong minions. The actual Abno itself is the factory, I think. Inflicting tremor. Well, this is a Gluttony thing, so we might as well take it. Damaging non-staggered enemies in Gluttony, you're inflicting tremor using skill effects, randomly inflict tremor on enemies. Yeah, we've got some tremor stuff from Ishmael. Is there anything even remotely useful here? I think this guy's 7 might have a passive that's Gluttony. Ally with the highest HP gains clash power. Yeah, that's actually a decent passive. And he doesn't get any of those E.G.Os. There's no reason we'd ever use him here. He's just to provide support. Moral support. He's good at that. Oh, this is actually a pretty nice pathway. Only 3 fights, then we get 3 events in a level up space. That is pretty nice. What do you have? Do you have like yeah, you've got secondary Gluttony. Good enough. But like not good enough for me. So therefore you get benched. Okay,
칼은
these
기다리는
guys.
거 못해.
Hmm.
100초만 기다려줄게.
Unfortunately, we cannot start with an E.G.O. It means one of these guys should probably go for the sloth attack. Yeah, you do it. You've got a better chance of winning the clash if you do. Oh yeah, we can trigger a lot of passives that way. The only passive we don't trigger is Slayer. And that's because, well, it's not likely to happen too much due to being Pride, and only working if we get 2 out of 3 of the tertiary skills in a single turn. Yeah, the Tremor Burst, that was... The Tremor Burst worked thanks to the Green Spirit, yeah.
항상 먹였어.
Maybe these guys don't have Tremor count, so therefore the Tremor that they're being inflicted with is doing approximately nada. But that's fine. We can get all our passives off again. We just need 3 Gluttony each turn, which I think is relatively maintainable. Statistically, I think it is, like, very doable. Don't mind the background noise if it's picking up. I never know if it is. Everyone's dead. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was expecting. And you can get the level up now, so everyone's 20. Might not get a lot of level ups because we're not taking a lot of fights. Okay. Monkey. I recently learned the name of this thing is Monkey Tree, which is an interesting name. I don't know its origin. I just saw the name and I was like, oh, that's a silly name. My guess, my uneducated guess, is that it's like some sort of monkey paw type Abno, because you do like snapping a twig off kind of reminds me of like wishbone type stuff. But chances are there's a more accurate, like actual like mythological origin of it. Sometimes the mind wanders. Phantom Pain, just more damage with our non-mass attacks.
준비는 끝났습니다. 명령 대기.
Would be funnier if it was more damage with mass attacks, but we already have that gift, so of course that's not its effect.
칼은 기다리는 거 못해. 100초만 기다려줄게.
We need Sloth again, yeah. Oh, if we do this, we can figure all our passives anyways. I guess not all of them. Gregor's needs... Is Gregor's based on Gluttony owned? It might be. Or is it just based on something else? I don't know, I don't remember. It's been triggering sometimes. I think it is Gluttony related, but it didn't trigger there. So it's... Yeah, you need 4 Gluttony owned, and it only matters if he's below 25% HP though, so... No biggie. Alright, if we go for this, we can get a big chain off. Oh, and you should go for your attack too, since otherwise we're gonna have a neutral clash. Nice. This is gonna kill 2 of them, and then the other one, it'll deal decent damage too, although he resists it. They're not too decent. That paralysis is a little annoying, but that's fine. Still decent damage. More damage than if he uses other attack. Because if he actually used a normal attack there, chances are he would have just staggered himself. Or not staggered himself, he would have lost the clash due to the paralysis. And let's go for a couple Gluttony attacks this turn. Since we can. Maggots. Oh yeah, I always forget that's the passive. Inflicting... I mean, the percentage chance is based on the Gluttony resonance, isn't it? So that's why he's inflicting so many maggots. I think I check it like every other time and I still don't know what the maggots do. Something damage. Some damage status effect thing. Each turn. I think I phrased that in the worst way possible, but you might understand what I'm trying to get at. Electric Sheep. Go free, sheep. Being enemy with Slash can happen. Envy Absolute Resonance is not going to happen. We don't have any Envy. Yeah, literally none. But this doesn't... Why do I think this took Envy? We might still get this off then, but... Unlikely. It depends on what we get from the lighter, I think, whether or not we actually be able to use that mass attack. And it is a good one. It's a 5-target mass attack.
카론, 기다리는 거
Alright,
못해.
these guys. We need sloth.
100초만
We can get sloth.
기다려줄게.
Like
직접
that.
나서지.
Claiming this guy's bones.
방금 건 아무
Nice.
쓸모도 없었어. 바보.
That one did nothing, dummy.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
I guess we shouldn't mass attack here. We might as well build up a stupid amount of resources. Yeah. This, yeah, that'll work. Neutrals. That's fair enough point, like this, maybe? Yeah, barely using any gluttony this turn, but that's fine. Ooh. Huh. Oh, there we go. Still one in the end.
확인 사살, 표적, 무력화.
Unfortunate that, didn't get all the coins through, because that would have certainly killed that guy.
아직 안 끝났어.
Decent enough. Oh, that one's staggered. And now he's being hit by Slash Series. Okay, Eviscerate was just barely enough to win that clash, and this guy resists the damage, but he got staggered, so he doesn't resist it anymore.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
I mean, I'm really tempted to just... Well, let me see. Is there a way we can make it so we start with Ebony Stem next fight? We'd need 8 of this. No. Well then, I'll go for this then, I think, so we'll be able to get... We need 1 sloth if we want to start with 2 sloth in the next fight, guaranteed. So we'll go for that, and then just a stupid amount of Gluttony. I'm sure barely any of these attacks are going to go off. These guys are all next to death. I mean, all of them but 2 went off, it seems. Oh no? Oh, there's another guy alive. So wait, all the attacks go off then, I think. Yeah, and this will kill the... If this hack kills the final guy? There we go, yeah, a lot of Gluttony. So we'll go into the next fight with a lot of Gluttony. We'll definitely be able to start with, Legerdemain. Also, just genuinely don't remember. What does Legerdemain even mean? I feel like I've looked up its meaning before, but it has escaped my brain. There we go. Everyone's level 25 now, and just in time for the boss.
가보지.
And let's see who it could be. This guy. Isn't this guy resistant to Gluttony? Yeah. I feel like this happens a lot, but that's fine. That's what our other egos are for. This would take all your sloth. I mean, he is weak to Pierce, though. How much of it resistance is it to Envy? Just a little bit. I mean, I think... Or not Envy. Gluttony. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Hopefully. Well then, why don't we just brute force it anyways? I think that's the best possible way we can take this fight. Just, oh, you don't want me to use Gluttony? It uses Gluttony anyways. Because weak Pierce, so like spamming, say, like, Lantern will still work well enough. Because it'll still be slightly over 1x damage. It'll be 1 point, or whatever it is. Whatever you get when you multiply 1.5 and 0.75.
기다리는 거 못해.
Somewhere in between them, and slightly above 1. I definitely could do the math, but like at the same time, not really need to. You should attack though. We need more sloth. That's kind of thing that's gonna be holding up back this strategy. Oh, and we can just eviscerate here. Actually, you know, that's the better move. Like this.
직접 나서지.
Looks like it could be good. I don't know for sure though. I feel like we're kind of going too heavy in that one arm. But that'll happen sometimes. As long as we kill them close enough to each other, it doesn't matter. Oh, this arm's dead, yeah, because we've got Claim Their Bones on it still. Now we just need to stagger the other arm this turn, or next turn.
부위가 조각났어.
And Brush Strokes, this will do decent damage. This will do decent tremor, actually.
표적 확인.
That's something worth thinking about.
흔들흔들
Hit him with a single tremor
기회
burst and
아니야?
that arm gets staggered. We do not have a tremor burst, though. Oh, we've got... Is Flicker Domain a tremor burst? It might be. Or does it just inflict tremor? It just inflicts tremor, yeah. What's Maggots do while I'm here? Take any damage by the count, please. Oh yeah, it's bleed support. Cool. I don't know what to say about that, really. Now we can just kinda go all out on this. Should take out the arm. Using Liger Domain just because of the fact we can just probably inflict a bunch of maggots on this guy.
방금 건 아무 쓸모도 없었어. 바보.
Yeah, perfect. It'll only hit one target, so we really should use it earlier rather than later. But it does no damage, so I don't think it really matters.
아직 안
I'm just
끝났어.
using it to keep up with the gimmick. And yeah, there goes his arm.
이기는 편,
So
우리 편.
now we go full into the gimmick, I think. Can we use both of these? We can use both of these. Alrighty then. We might as well. We're using 3 Gluttony E.G.Os this turn. Just to go full into the fact that even though he resists it, that's fine. He's weak to the Pierce. And 2 of the 3 are Pierce, the other one's Slash. Let's still do pretty decent damage. At the tails, though. Not nice. And yeah, still 46 damage. He's almost dead. Question is, will he die? It'll be close, but I think he does die here, yeah. Oh, 57, absolutely. Oh, the body doesn't resist Gluttony, that's it. It's only the arms that resist Gluttony. I think. Either that or something else was happening there. I think that's what was happening, though. So that's why I was dealing so much damage. Yeah, there we go. Gregor did the most. Makes sense. We were kind of focusing on him the most. So I'd kind of be worried if that wasn't the case. And yeah, we got a Gluttony E.G.O gift this time. We didn't get the good one, which is unfortunate. That being like the one from the clam. But that's fine. You know what time it is. Gambling time. Let's go. Brilliant. Alright. 1 star. Okay. And 1 star. Yep, 1 star. And 1 star. Wow. Bountiful Harvest Day, guys. Let me claim this real quick. We're getting close to being able to get Honglu. Might possibly by the end of the week. Yeah. Once again, there is no rush though. I just think it's gonna be a lot closer than I'd like it to be. It'll still be fine. But anyways, that'll be all for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I keep on trying to make puns using the Sin names like at the end of the video, and I've got no idea what, and like the title's also gonna be like a lame like half pun. So you know, eat food. Bye.